Hi guys, Flash here with another video review on Transformers Voyager Class Revenge of the Fallen Skywarp. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and yeah, now I'm doing one now. So here's the packaging. I just got this today. It does say only at Walmart right there, but I did get it at this awesome store called Toy Traders that you guys can all go to. Of course, it says Transformers. There's the Decepticon logo, Revenge of the Fallen, and ages 5 and up, and it includes a limited edition collector's card right here. It's a holographic, so on different ways you look at it, it changes into a jet. Yeah, there you go. It works on the camera. And there's a picture of his head. Like, I'm guessing that's CGI, or it's just a drawn picture. But I like this head out of the Starscream, Thundercracker, Ramjet, and Skywarp figures, just because I think that it suits his personality. There's Transformers.com. On the top, there's the Decepticon logo, another price tag, and it says Destroy. On the side, there's this Cybertronian writing, and it says Skywarp Voyager Class there, and it's the same on the other side. Yeah, except on here it has the Decepticon logo. On the back, it says Skywarp Decepticon, and here's all the writing. Skywarp has never been interested in power or conquest. He simply wishes to be left alone in his pursuit of knowledge. He joined the Decepticons because Megatron was willing to give him facilities in which to work, and simply leave him alone. In return, he has produced countless powerful weapons and experimental systems for his comrades. He is personally equipped with mighty weapons that can twist the very fabric of reality into a smear of color and light, or rip mountains apart. Here are his stats, or skills, or whatever you want to call them. He has strength of 6, intelligence of 10, which is a lot, speed of 7, endurance of 4, rank of 7, courage of 3, fire blast of 9, and skill of 10, which is also a lot. And of course, because he uses a lot of weapons. He has his missile launchers attached to his arms, so I'm guessing you can take them off. And this is his robot mode, which I'll also be showing in the next clip. His level of transformation is 3, which is advanced conversion. And there's Paramount logo, DreamWorks Pictures, Hasbro, 6 firing missiles. There's his F-22 Raptor mode. Over here, Lockheed Martin for the F-22 Raptor, of course. And all this like copyright and made in China stuff. And on the bottom, there's nothing really important, but if you'd like to see, there's the Ramjet sold separately, and all this other copyright locations and all that kind of stuff, barcode. Okay, with that all done and out of the way, let's go straight to the opened package. Okay, here is Voyager Class Revenge of the Fallen Skywarp in his robot mode. So, I do really like the paint job on him. The purple and like black and red really resemble his G1 thing, and the fact that he has the same body as Skywarp and Thundercracker and Ramjet also really shows their respect for the G1 and how they kind of copy the body. Even though, you know, a lot of people might not like that, I still find it okay, especially because, you know, they use a different head mold, like that gives him a lot of more personality. So he has these guns here, and what you do is that you put these missiles in, and then there's like these little tabs on each rocket, and you click, and they shoot out really fast. So yeah. Now one problem I do have with this figure, even though I really like him, is that his arms here, they kind of just limp out like that. They don't really have anything to lock them in, and it might just be with my figure, but his feet are also really loose, like they move. Like actually no, they're not really. This one's stiffer, which is good, but this one's a little ratchet or whatever. So anyways, his face and his little jet thing here are transparent, so light will go through them. And I have to say, I really like the face for him. Like, I really like it. It looks really cool and scary, but also makes him look really smart and like goes really good. Like, it works well amongst his personality and stuff and story, what they gave him. So, apparently it said you can take off these missile launchers. So I'm going to try that right now. Whoa! Do these kind of screw off, I think. I'm going to find... Oh, there's these clip things right here. There we go. I hope these come off. I can't really find out how they do that, but... I guess these don't come off. Huh. Weird. Well, another cool thing is that he has these, like, weird-looking crosshairs here on his arms. I don't know... Oh, these are probably to store his missiles. You go in here like that, right? Yeah, just like that. And you can have his 3 missiles in each of his arms, which is nice. And just getting rid of all these missiles here. Just get them out of the way. And yeah, so for articulation, of course, these things move. Here moves, I guess you can call that articulation. His shoulder will go up right here. It's on a ratchet joint or whatever you want to call them. Here, his arm rotates like this, goes up and down, and then rotates here in the upper part of his bicep. And then it goes up and down here. But it only goes one way, this way, and down. It doesn't go back. And this thing is kind of locks his arm in place. Like, it doesn't allow you to... Oh, never mind. Well, am I wrong today or what? So, move his arm out of the way for now. And his head, of course, just like any other figure, rotates, kind of gets in the way, all this kind of junk on his shoulders and stuff, but yeah, it still moves. Yeah, and he doesn't have any torso movement, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't really move. For his legs, it goes in and out right here, and it kind of swivels right here on this really weird thing. I guess that has to do with the transformation for later, but yeah. Bends in this thing right here. It goes up and down, and it rotates. And this right here also goes up and down, or like goes forward and back. And his foot goes forward and back too. And that is basically it for his articulation. So now it's time for me to move on to his alternate F-22 Raptor mode. Here you guys have it. Skywarp's F-22 Raptor jet mode. So, as you can see, it's basically like Starscreams and Ramjets and Thundercrackers alternate modes. So, and there's not much different. It's pretty easy transformation, even though I said it was 3, because there's like this easy sliding part that makes everything just come down, and you just have to tab the arms into, like, you know, their thing, rib cage or whatever you want to call it. Their feet just go down like that, and you have to like slide them into the upper leg here. And yeah, here are the guns. Okay, what I found out is that when this came in the package, in the robot mode, these are actually supposed to be out like claws. So that makes more sense. So just to give you guys a heads up on that. But overall, I probably, so far, out of the jets that I have and have seen, I actually like this one the most, because it just looks so stealthy, and you see it like cruising through the air with its big bulky underside, just be like going 2 miles an hour because it's so heavy, like, yo man, where's the KFC or anything, right? So that's all nice. You can have these out, I guess, if you really wanted to. It doesn't look super fantastic, but if you just need somewhere to store the missiles, then yeah. One minor complaint that I have, I don't really care about it, but this is really empty right here. Like, there's nothing to put right there, like not even like a flap or something to slide on top when you pull this out. That would be pretty cool, but it's just minor, nothing too important. In here, which is really nice. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a cockpit in there. I think you can actually open this. Yeah, I can't open it unless I like disconnect everything, but this thing can go up, kind of. Yeah, you can in this alternate mode, unless I did something wrong, which I didn't, because I actually read the instructions manual, unlike a lot of people I know. And yeah, nothing much. There's this like rubber soft plastic tip here that, unless you were ramjet, you wouldn't die hitting something. The cool feature here is if you roll these back wheels, the cannon spins, and that's supposed to shoot the missiles, because I guess they hit this little flap thing that I was talking about a little earlier, and that's pretty cool. So, besides the paint job and just the way it looks, it's pretty much standard to the other Raptors or jets of the Revenge of the Fallen series / Transformers movie series. You could always just have these or whatever. You can like play with them, like, oh yeah. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I was actually more impressed with this thing than I thought, because at first I thought I was never going to be able to transform this thing, or it was going to be like super easy, when it really wasn't, because in the end I kind of just had a problem with the end here, but besides that, everything's really good. Like, you know, I probably can't explain in words how fantastic this thing is, you know, for a Transformer to like be a super sleek jet. I mean, like, look how sleek this is. So yeah, that's it for the jet mode, and now I'm gonna read his Walmart Collector's Edition card, which is right here. He has like this picture where he's holding his gun, and then this other picture when he's in his jet mode. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. You know, looks really nice. I don't know who these guys are on the side here. I'm guessing those are fellow Decepticons, but whatever. On the back it says, "From the mind of Simmons. One of the most dangerous I've found One of the most dangerous I've found evidence of information indicates it keeps to itself, usually on remote islands. I have discovered evidence that at least one island has disappeared, probably destroyed. Sailors in South Pacific report vortex in the sky, in quotations. What is this alien doing? ? Restricted area, personal with security clearance, AV7 only. It says Skywarp here, Decepticon logo. I don't really remember who Simmons is, but I believe he's one of those army people. So yeah, this is a nice holographic card. Comes with probably most of the Walmart exclusives, I'm guessing. And yeah, that's it for that. So my verdict on this guy, like out of 10, which you don't have to listen to, this is just my opinion. Don't let me sway you into getting this dude or not. But I'd say he's about, 6, 7-ish. I'd say there. Like, I'm satisfied. He looks nice, paint job, but he's too regular. Like, I know they like to keep it to the G1 and have the bodies the same, but I'm not a very big fan of just respraying the body and giving it a different head. They did the same thing with Sideways and Dead End, and that was okay, because they look really different when they did it. But here, because there's so many figures, Ramjet, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, that all use the same body, I'm not too thrilled about that. Especially Ramjet, because I know in the G1, he was more with, like, Thrust and Dirge, and they had, like, the cone heads, which would have been cool. But, whatever, that's a review for another day. So, thank you all for watching. Flashfire Prime. Whoops, signing out.